Good morning children. Welcome you all for biology practicals. I am going to take biology also for you. So the first experiment what we are going to see today is carbon dioxide gas is given out during respiration. So little theory part also I would like to explain. Pay attention. What do you mean by respiration? Immediately you people will answer taking in oxygen and giving out carbon dioxide. No. Taking in oxygen and giving out carbon dioxide is known as breathing. That is a process, a part of what? Respiration. Taking in oxygen and giving out carbon dioxide. The actual meaning for respiration is producing energy. We are taking in oxygen, that is entering the blood. It is reaching mitochondria, where it is mixing with the food molecules. Oxygen is burning the food molecules and producing energy. That energy we are utilizing, and the waste product given is carbon dioxide. Again that carbon dioxide is reaching the lungs, and from where we are exhaling through the nose. So through inhalation we are taking in oxygen, which is required for energy production, and during exhalation we are giving out carbon dioxide. Okay, that is the waste product given out after this energy production reaction. If this carbon dioxide gets stored in our body, it proves harmfulness to us. It has to be eliminated. This is not applicable only for animals, even for plants. Plants also do the same thing. Plants also takes in oxygen and they give out carbon dioxide during respiration. So that we are going to study with the help of a small experiment. We are telling plants are taking in oxygen and giving out carbon dioxide. Don't get confused. Photosynthesis is different. Photosynthesis, during photosynthesis, plants takes in carbon dioxide and gives out oxygen with the help of sunlight and chlorophyll. That is different. That is the food preparation done by plants. But plants also do respiration. They also take oxygen from the atmosphere and gives out carbon dioxide. But for plants, during daytime, the rate of respiration is very slow because photosynthesis is taking place, and during night time, respiration is more in plants. So during night times, I am thinking so, people used to say that during the night you should not sleep under a tree, because during night time they will be taking more oxygen from the atmosphere and they gives out more carbon dioxide. So night time the carbon dioxide proportion is little more higher than during the night time. Okay, this we are going to demonstrate with the help of a small experiment. Before going to the experimental setup, let me explain you it with the help of what? Apparatus. With the help of the diagram I will explain you. For this we have to take some germinating seeds. Seeds, when we are soak some seeds in water for 2 days, or you can keep some seeds in a moist cotton for 1 or 2 days. You can see small sprouts coming out. That is the radicle and plumules. We will call it as what? Germination process of the seed. So now it is a life, plant life, beginning of plant life. So now this germinating seeds also takes in oxygen and they gives out carbon dioxide. So here I have taken some germinating seeds in the beaker. So I will label this as seeds. Okay, germinating seeds I am taking, and this apparatus is called as conical flask. Called as conical flask. So what we have to do? We are taking some germinating seeds in a conical flask, and here you can see a thread and a small tube like thing, or a test tube kind of thing. Inside this test tubes I have taken some potassium hydroxide, KOH. I will tell you the use of this potassium hydroxide afterwards. Okay, so germinating seed, potassium hydroxide we have taken, we have tied it in a thread and it is hanging inside the conical flask, and now I am closing this conical flask with the cork, with the rubber cork. okay, with the rubber cork, and then this rubber cork is having a one hole. Through this one hole, I am introducing a bent tube or a delivery tube. Delivery tube, which is somewhat U tube, or even you can call it as U tube or bent tube, like that way, delivery tube. Okay, these are. So one end of the delivery tube is inside the conical flask, and another end of the delivery tube inside a beaker containing water. This is a beaker. And you can see some colored solution inside. I have kept color solution because we are going to see some increase in the level of water inside this bent tube. So I have shown some colored solution. Otherwise, no particular use of this colored solution. It is water. I have added some color. That's all. So we can write it as water or colored water. So this is the experimental setup. Once more I will explain. We have to take a conical flask. Inside the conical flask, we are taking some germinating seeds and a tube containing potassium hydroxide. Closing the conical flask with the help of a rubber cork, one hole rubber cork. Through that one hole, we are introducing a delivery tube. One end of the delivery tube is inside the conical flask, and the other end of the delivery tube inside a beaker containing colored water. We have to do this experimental setup, and we have to keep for minimum 6-7 hours. Minimum 6-7 hours. Then what will happen? As I told you, this is a life, plant life, germinating seeds. Okay, they start growing. So when we are doing this experimental setup, there is some oxygen inside this conical flask. That oxygen will be taken by these germinating seeds for their growth, and they will be giving out carbon dioxide. Okay, so that carbon dioxide, so it is taking in oxygen and giving out carbon dioxide. That carbon dioxide is absorbed by this potassium hydroxide. Okay, because the property of potassium hydroxide is it can absorb carbon dioxide gas. Okay, so whatever carbon dioxide is coming, that is absorbed by this potassium hydroxide. So now what will happen? A vacuum will be created inside this conical flask. Why vacuum is this? Because oxygen is utilized and carbon dioxide is also utilized. So this, as the oxygen is utilized for the growth of this germinating seeds, a vacuum, some place will be left vacant. Because that place is becoming vacant, what will happen means, you all know, in the vacuums the water or the air will be flowing inside. So here we are having a beaker containing colored water. This colored water will be slowly colored water. Initially it will be in this level. This will be the initial level of the colored water. As the hours increases, as the plants start growing more and more, after 1 or 2 days we are seeing this will be increasing. Because more and more vacuum created, this water will try to move from this beaker to this. So like this way the water level will rise up. This shows that plants are taking in oxygen and giving out carbon dioxide. The given out carbon dioxide is utilized by this potassium hydroxide, which creates a vacuum inside this, and the water level rises. Now, one more important thing, since I have drawn this diagram on the blackboard, I will show you how to label these diagrams in your journal. Because many times I have seen children just labeling like that way, here and there. Don't do like that way. You are only in 10th standard, your journals has to be maintained neatly. Marks are there. So you have to draw the diagram with the pencils, and you draw a line like this way, one side. Sometimes you will not able to label all the parts on one side. So make the figure at the center of the journal, and both the sides you can draw some lines like this way, and you have to give the dot, this arrow marks. This arrow marks should be pointing the apparatus or the materials. Very, very important. Don't do the other way. Okay, this arrow mark should come like this way. And then if you want to mark this conical flask, okay, give the arrow marks like this way and give some dotted lines, and it should not cut the apparatus. Leave that place and continue. And write conical flask. Similarly, this is delivery tube, just see, like this way. Okay, so that the first letters will be on the same line, it looks very neat. Your work will be very neat and tidy when you are doing this work. Okay, instead of labeling here and there. Similarly, beaker, water, germinating seeds, potassium hydroxide, even if you want, you can label on one side, other side also. Just don't cut like this way, you can put an arrow mark like this way, take it. Like this way also you can take, it is up to your wish. Okay, or on the other side you can do. Whatever way it is comfortable for you, you can do. But see that you are using the arrow marks towards the apparatus and materials and dotted lines, and neatly everything is coming one below the other. You have to label the parts. Now now you can see there is nothing to perform there here. Already we have set up and get the apparatus. I told you it takes 6-7 hours. Already we have set up and get. So you can see now how it is working.
Okay, ready.
Yes, students, I have done the experimental setup. This setup has done some 6 hours before, so that we can see slight level of water increase over here. But I will explain you. We have taken a conical flask, and you can see some germinating seeds kept inside. And you can see a bottle containing some white color chemical, that is potassium hydroxide. So a conical flask containing germinating seed, potassium hydroxide. It is closed with a 1-hole rubber cork. Through the rubber cork, I have introduced a bend tube or a delivery tube. One end of the delivery tube is inside the conical flask, and the other end is kept inside the beaker containing water. Okay, now what happens? As respiration going on, it will be taking the oxygen from the conical flask, and it gives out carbon dioxide. That carbon dioxide will be absorbed by the potassium hydroxide, which is kept inside. So a partial vacuum is created inside this conical flask, because it is a vacuum means empty space. So that empty space will be occupied by the water which is kept over here. This is an ordinary water, colored water. I have mixed some color so that it will be clear for you. You can see in the bend tube, you can see there is a slide, maybe a very small inch of water level rise you can see inside this bend tube. Okay, if I am keeping it for maybe for 1 or 2 days, it will rise and come more as the vacuum created, because very less amount of respiration takes place, because it is only germinating seeds. If it is a big plant, maybe more water level rise we can see, because very little you can see, but it is very clear. Slight increase in the level of water you can see. So this experiment clearly proves that even plants takes in oxygen and gives out carbon dioxide. Children, now we will do the journal work. So take out your biology journals now and open the index page. Same like chemistry practicals, here also you will be having serial number, experiment, date, remark, signature, etc. We are going to fill up only the name of the experiment and serial number. Rest after school reopens, we will do the rest of the work. So serial number 1, experiment will be the aim, that is to show carbon dioxide gas is given out during respiration. Now take page number 19. Page number 19 of your journal. Aim of the experiment. Experimentally show that carbon dioxide is given out during respiration. Materials required: conical flask, U-shaped delivery tube, cotton wool or moist blotting paper, water, thread, beaker, test tube, rubber cork with 1 hole, 20% freshly prepared potassium hydroxide solution. That Vaseline not required, you can cancel it. And soap gram seeds. So aim, apparatus and material you will do. And then you will make the side heading as procedure on the ruled page only, not like chemistry. For chemistry there are no diagrams, so we have utilized the plain page for doing the observation table, or for procedure we have utilized. But for biology practicals always there is diagram, so diagrams has to be done on the plain page, and other things you will be doing on the ruled page. So procedure you have to do it on the ruled page. Procedure we are having some 8 points. So all the 8 points you have to do it. I will read it. Just you also go through it so that you will understand it clearly. Take about 20 to 30 seeds of grams and germinate these seeds by placing them on moist cotton wool or moist blotting paper for 3-4 days. Place the germinated seeds into a conical flask and sprinkle a little water in flask to moist the seeds. Take freshly prepared 20% potassium hydroxide solution in a test tube and hang it in conical flask with the help of thread. Close the mouth of the conical flask by placing a rubber cork containing one hole. Through the hole of the rubber cork, insert one end of the U-shaped glass delivery tube in the conical flask and place the other end in a beaker filled with water. Seal all the connections of the experimental setup so as to make it airtight. Mark the initial level of water in the U-shaped delivery tube. Keep the apparatus undisturbed for 1-2 hours and note the change in the level of water in the delivery tube. So this procedure you will be writing on the ruled page. And you can see a diagram on page number 28. Already I have explained to you it in the blackboard. Blackboard also has that diagram. Once again see the diagram how it has to be labeled. I don't want you to label the diagram here and there. It has to be labeled neatly with dotted lines, arrows, everything. The same wise you will draw the diagram on the plain page. And the heading for the diagram is experiment to show that carbon dioxide is given out during respiration. It is given also in the journal. Now first line observation. So after procedure you will make the side heading as observation on the ruled page and you will write after some time the level of water in U-shaped delivery tube dipped in water of the beaker rises. So that is your observation. After observation leave one line and make the side heading as conclusion and you will write those things. That is germinated gram seeds in a conical flask release carbon dioxide during respiration. The carbon dioxide released is absorbed by potassium hydroxide present in the hanging test tube in conical flask. This creates a vacuum in conical flask which causes upward movement of water in the delivery tube leading to change in level of water in the delivery tube. So on the ruled page you have to write aim, apparatus and material, procedure, observation and conclusion. 5 things, and on the plain page neat label diagram. This is all for this experiment. Thank you children. I will meet you in the next class.